The Hilton Hotel in Nassau Bay, Texas, not quite a total loss, but pretty badly damaged. You can see ceiling falling down, lots of other stuff on the ground. The power is completely out, and there's water inside the building as well, but it's nothing compared to what happened to its lobby with people inside. Let's take it on inside of the hotel and get a look at what people dealt with all morning long. And this is a hotel that was taken over mainly by media and employees of the hotel itself and people in the Nassau Bay area who wanted to get out of their homes and into a shelter, into an area where they could have more protection for themselves. But look at this, debris all over the place, pieces of the wall on the ground, pieces of the ceiling on the ground. Angelo, if you want to swing around and get that ceiling, just completely ripped to bits from the inside out. The Hilton Hotel in Nassau Bay, Texas, and as we come into the lobby, this is surreal, even for a hurricane. The skylight blew at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it caused this, an actual hurricane, a wind tunnel inside the Nassau Bay Hilton lobby. This was full of people last night when this happened. They were rushed into the stairwell as this happened by hotel employees who did a great job getting everybody to safety. But if you can believe it, skylight blows out and the hotel, literally from the inside out, blown to bits with trees still blowing. Now, hurricane force winds still, hours after the eye passes through Nassau Bay and other parts of southeastern Texas on the southeast Texas coast. Media setting up shop inside the hotel still, doing their live shots and their live hits. And let's get a look at the front desk. I don't think service will be provided for quite some time. Pieces of drywall everywhere, caution tape up on columns, and power, needless to say, is out at the Hilton. But it doesn't mean the work stops. People still very active here, going to work, telling the story of Hurricane Ike just about a day after the damage. Damage is bad inside, but it is worse outside. Get a look at the wall, the outside wall of the Hilton in Nassau Bay. And of course, that's not all. Where there's wind, there is water in a hurricane. We're still feeling those hurricane-forced winds, and you can see the water coming up more than waist high as we get in. The outside parking lot where the visitors park is now a swimming pool at the Hilton. We're not too far from the hotel, just a few blocks down on Nassau Road 1, and off of the road where you see this marina, and just an absolute mess. These boats smashing up into the barrier wall here off the highway. Chunks of boat and dock and debris, just a huge salad of dock and wood everywhere. And the damage to these boats, it's hard to look at. You're wondering, or I wonder anyway, whether some of these boats got swept away. How many of these boats drifted out to sea? We're going to walk this way. It's not just debris in the water, obviously. There's debris all over the roadway as well. Gentleman out here taking... Sir, how you doing?
All right.
What you doing out here, buddy?
I'm just looking at the damage.
Yeah? Are you from here?
Yeah, I live right, that house right there.
That house right there with the boat?
No, the one next to it.
It's a nice looking house. How'd it fare?
No problems at all.
How are you? Sheldon Fox. How's everything?
Curtis Colton.
Curtis,
Yeah,
tell me about
pretty
your
good
play.
night.
Let's walk out. Let's get out of this water, huh? Tell me what happened to you last night. You guys rode out the storm in a garage?
Yeah, down in Lamar. And then it got real quiet when the eye went over, I guess. And then
So you
it started back up again.
So everything's fine with that, but you went to go check on your place and tell me
Yeah.
what the deal is.
It's all right. It's water's right up to the very edge. Looks like another 3-4 inches. It'll get in all them apartments.
But none of your property, your clothes or anything?
No, there's a couple cars down there floating.
And we're on Highway 146 now, just before the bridge to take us to Kemah. Debris all over the median now. Pieces of wood, stuff from boats flying into the street and cleared off into the median. I can tell you it stinks like diesel fuel right now. Lots of boating and marina materials. We go this way and we show you all of the boats at the TSF Marina, which has a major cleanup job on its hands as well. Some of these boats stacked on top of each other. Others fared well. They're propped up nicely and they look like they're salvageable or not damaged at all, believe it or not. But Highway 146, that is a different story. This line of debris in the median going all the way to the Kemah Bridge. The cleanup begins in the area of Seabrook and Kemah. It's hard to tell what's the bay and what's the water that's flooded some of these areas. We're high atop Kemah and Seabrook on 146, Highway 146, the Kemah Bridge, some call it. The wind still blows here, but the storm, for the most part, obviously has come and gone. The damage definitely still here and will be for a while. We get a look now at Kemah from 146. The amusement park in the distance, the boardwalk as well, and the water is everywhere. And as we go down this way, it's pretty safe to say the recovery and the rebuilding in Kemah and along the southeast Texas coast starts right now.
Sheldon Fox reporting.